Hi, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank EVG Network and my upline. I'm Daniel here, your MC for tonight's session. So I would also like to thank everyone for taking your time to join us this evening. So before we start, our AV team has put you on mute in order to allow the session to run smoothly without interruption. And we will have a Q&A sessions later on. So if you have any questions, you can unmute the microphone and ask your question. So if you do not wish to turn on your microphone, you can use the chat box to type in your question. Presentation slides and pictures will be displayed during the sharing. So if you cannot see clearly, you may zoom in to the slide or photo for a clearer view. So Lunar New Year is just around the corner, and many people may be busy visiting the slimming and even on the facial spa to look out for the best during such holiday season. But if the above, the ideal way to retain a youthful appearance, and what are the main causes of our skin cell aging and how to delay aging? So tonight we have invited two speakers, Jia Xun and Jia Hui. They will share with us the secrets of beauty, anti-aging. So let's put our hand together to welcome our first speaker, Jia Xun. Jia Xun, are you okay?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, sir.
You can unmute your microphone. Okay. Thank you. So let's put our hand to welcome Jia Xun again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank EVG Global Network and my upline. I'm Jashin. So tonight I'm going to share with you guys on the topic, unlock the secret of anti-aging. So I'm going to share the slide now. Keep it for me. Okay, so let's imagine a situation in which you meet a friend you haven't seen in a long time. I guess you would like to hear the compliments like, "Oh, you are so beautiful," or you look more younger, or you become skinny, you possess a flawless skin, something like that, right? So these are the anti-aging markets. People nowadays emphasize their body health, and most of us are willing to buy the products that promotes anti-aging. So according to the 2016 anti-aging market report, there is more than 200 billion US dollars per year. So and I believe the market will continue to rise. So let's take a look at the anti-aging market. Okay. So like the beauty products, when you go to the bottom of the department store, what are they usually selling? Do you see that all anti-aging products are sold, such as the beauty products like the anti-wrinkles and whitening products? Yes, there are also a variety of beauty products sold on the internet, such as the anti-wrinkle products, which can smooth the wrinkles in 90 seconds. These products are what many people want to try. And besides is the hair care products. A person's hairstyle can add points to a person's appearance. So the hair salons nowadays are selling the wig, which can make the hair look thicker and beautiful. And the so-called hair planting can also make the hair look dark, yes. And in addition, there's also orthodontics. In the past, we used to go to dentists for tooth extractions, but now many people go to dentists to do the tooth whitening treatments, implant their teeth, and wear the braces to make the teeth look more perfect. There's an advertising slogan of the dental clinic saying that start a journey to a happy smile and self-confidence with wearing braces. And the anti-aging markets from head, we can see that is from head to toe. And also, lastly is the adjustable slimming corset. Many people like to wear this because this make their body look thinner. This type of products has already met the demand for anti-aging products. Do you want to know more about the secret of anti-aging? If you want to know more about it, please stay until the end. We will share the secret to beauty with everyone. Okay. When it comes to aging, let's talk about what the body has like. What about the outward signs of aging, the external signs of aging? Our body organ functions peaks around at the age of 25, and the skin at the age of 20, sorry, and the skin is the first line of the defense of the human body, and 75% of the skin is composed of collagen. So when the human body starts aging at 25, our body begins to lose the collagen. So our skin will begin to dry out, resulting in fine lines, wrinkles, forehead lines, and the nasolabial folds. So the eye bags mentioned here are not the only ordinary one-layer eye bags, which are familiar to our young people, but are directly sunken in 2 or even 3 layers on the face of the elderly. So there will be also some freckles and dark spots. And if the sun protection measures do not do well, our skin will be dull. So the second one is hair loss. Because of aging, many people face the problem of gray hair and also the hair loss problem. So dyeing hair is a very common thing right now. It's a good thing to have it, but if you don't so nowadays many hair salons are selling the wig. Like in Singapore, many people will have also do the hair transplantation. This is because there was a significant rise in demand for the beauty industry. Okay. So in addition, external signs of aging also includes slack and saggy muscles, especially in the neck and the flabby arms. Besides, for the physique, some people also have the hunchback problem when walking. These external signs of aging are visible to us, but there's the internal signs of aging that we cannot see. Let's take a look of it. So like the sensory organs, have you noticed that when we speak with the elderly people, we have to talk very loudly? That's because the elderly people has the severe hearing loss. And many people at their old age have to wear the biopic glasses to read the newspapers or keep things in the long distance to see clearly because they are suffering from the presbyopia. And the memory loss, such as sometimes when you go to the shopping mall, you forget whether you park in the B1 or B2. These problems are all signs of internal aging. Yeah. And for the physical fitness, some elderly people are afraid of the wet floor in the toilet. This is because they are afraid of falling down accidentally, as their bones are brittle and easy to cause bone fractures. And for the internal organs, like the gastroscopes, prolapse of the intestines, prolapse of uterus, and arteriosclerosis, these internal signs of aging are usually invisible. And these internal signs of aging will also directly affect our life quality. Therefore, the secret to maintain youthful and anti-aging is not only needed by friends who love beauty, but also those who want a healthy life and longevity. So do you know how does the body starting aging? There are 9 major systems in our body, such as respiratory system, reproductive system, and digestive system, etc. So when it comes to the digestive system, it also includes the stomach, intestines, and etc. So the cells is the smallest unit of the human body. So the aging of the body starts from the aging cell. I want to ask you guys, have you ever seen some people who are actually 30 but look like 50? Are you curious about why they age faster? In fact, the aging of a person can be seen from the appearance of our skin. Hence, do you know what is the main cause of aging? Okay, I'm going to tell you now. The main cause of aging including free radicals and liver damage. So you will ask, why are free radicals said to be the significant cause of aging? This is because the free radicals are highly unstable molecules, and they seek out and take electrons from their neighboring molecules. So look at the normal cells in the picture here in orange color. The stable molecules in normal cells are usually in pair. One positive and the other one is negative, just like a battery. So the molecules of normal cells are paired, and the gray free radical on the left is not bimolecular. So the free radicals will snatch the electrons of the normal cells in the middle. So when the normal cells in the middle lose electrons, it will snatch the electrons of the normal cell on the right. So the body will keep producing more and more free radicals. When a large number of free radicals are produced, they will cause oxidative damage to cells and will cause aging. So the cells will begin to age. And the free radicals can also damage and destroy the genes DNA of the cells, resulting in the genetic instability of cells and cause mutation, lastly into cancer cells. It's very terrible, right? Okay, sorry, okay. So I'm going to share, like some people may ask, like, why does the body produce free radicals? How is the production of free radicals in the human body? Firstly is the environmental pollution, the emissions from factories, the secondhand smoke, cooking fumes, and the ultraviolet rays from the sun will all cause free radicals in our body. And secondly is diet. Friends who like to eat fried foods will have more free radicals in their bodies than those who don't eat fried foods. And the third reason is metabolism, and is unavoidable. When we breathe and digest food, just like a car, when we go to the petrol station to refuel, the exhaust gas emitted when the engine turns on is like the process of digesting food. Okay. And the liver damage is another major factor that accelerates the aging of the body. The liver is the largest gland in the human body. It carries out over 500 essential tasks. And the liver has a feature, the only one organ without nerve fibers that sense pain. Yes. So injury to various organs in our body will cause discomfort because we have the pain sensing nerve, such as the stomach will feel pain and our head will feel pain. But I have never heard someone say that he has liver pain, right? Do you know why? This is because the liver has no pain sensing nerves, as I just mentioned. Yeah. So what could destroy the liver and causing liver damage? Let's see which bad habits can damage our liver. First is smoking and drinking. Next is staying up late and lack of sleep. And the people nowadays usually sleep at 1 to 2 o'clock in the middle of the night and even 3 to 4 a.m. Yes. So another factor that causes liver damage is drugs. And of course, if you have a disease, you still need to cooperate with the drug treatment recommended by a professional doctor to control the disease and prevent the disease from getting worse. But now many people are used to taking their own medicine to solve the physical discomfort, such as the painkillers like Panadol. So for example, sometimes when we are having the headache or stomach ache, etc., do you take the painkillers? I guess yes. So the liver has to decompose the toxin of the drug before it can be metabolized out to the body. So when we use drugs, it will increase the burden on the liver. Have you ever heard how long does the lung take to completely excrete the toxins of this painkiller? So for example, a very common painkiller such as Panadol, the toxin of the Panadol takes 8 years to be excreted out from the body. So some drugs are very toxic. They are more likely to cause the liver damage. These bad living habits will lead to overworked liver, And this will result in poor detoxification ability and unable to provide clean blood to the skin, and the blood circulation will not be smooth. So what are the signs of liver damage? It includes bad breath and bad tempo, ulcer, and the jaundice like the yellowish of the white of the eyes, and bill belly. Some people who lack sleep for a long time and use a lot of drugs will start to have dark circles under the eyes and liver spots, dry skin, and in some severe cases, large acne and even itchy skin. Therefore, the main factor leading to aging is that many bad living habits cause the liver to overwork, causing liver damage and the free radicals I mentioned just now. So next, I'm going to share the myth of so-called anti-aging products on the market. Let's take a look at the advertisement of those anti-aging products. Since we already know the factors that cause aging, so it's easy to see if those products have anti-aging benefits, that is, it must be able to solve the problem of the free radicals and restore the function of the liver detoxification, right? So let's take a look on this slide. Let's take a look at the myth of anti-aging products on the market, like the skincare and cosmetics and the cosmetic surgery. Usually the injection methods include the placenta, Botox, hyaluronic injections, and filler. And the last one is the collagen products. Collagen product is commonly known as can restore the body's youthful collagen. But can these products solve the problem of anti-aging? The answer is no. So let me share with you the truth of the anti-aging products. In fact, when it comes to skincare, some people may have misunderstandings in choosing the skincare products, thinking that they should choose the 100% natural products. There are no 100% natural skincare and cosmetics on the market. We use them every day. It's impossible to finish them as soon as the body is open. So alcohol is needed to preserve it. Because alcohol has antiseptic and bactericidal effects, it's widely used in skincare and also the cosmetics products. So how the alcohol is refined affects the quality of the products. There are two types of alcohol. The first is the alcohol extracted from the petroleum, which added with a variety of toxic chemicals such as catalase and methanol. It's harmful because it can make our skin irritated, red, swollen, impair our vision and smell, and also cause other dysfunctions in the body. So if someone else's skin is thin and red, it might be due to the overusage of the over-refined alcohol. And the second is the grain fermentation and yeast. It's natural grain fermentation and yeast is commonly used in the skincare and cosmetic products. Is absolutely safe. So most of us love fair skin and normally like to use the skin whitening products to whiten our skin, right? But do you know what are usually added to the whitening products in the market? Okay, the first one is the vitamin C. Have you ever seen some people with red and thin skin? It might be the excessive usage of the vitamin C causing the skin redness and allergic reactions. Besides, the heavy metals such as the lead and mercury are also added into the skin whitening products. And this will cause the side effects such as the acne and dark spots will become worsening and erythema, skin peeling, and it will also cause the allergic dermatitis, skin cancer, and even disfigure. And also cause the neurodegeneration, loss of digestion, impair urinary elimination, endocrine system, and bones disorders. And the lead and mercury will diffuse through the placenta and also the breast milk, and is very dangerous to the fetus and baby. This will affect the health of the next generation. Okay, so in addition to using the skincare products, many people will do the cosmetic surgery, as known as the plastic surgery. Hence, the cosmetic surgery is currently the most popular on the market, but it might be very harmful to our health. So like the placenta injection is illegal, and the effect of placenta is derived from the growth hormone, which is easy to cause cancer. And the government of Switzerland, the European Union, and the USA governments have banned the use of the placenta. And the Botox injection will paralyze some muscles to achieve the wrinkle removal effect. But the overdose of Botox can damage our nervous system, causing the breathing difficulties, crossed eyes, and also double vision. And do you know, 4 kg of botulinum toxin can destroy the human beings all over the world. Yeah, so it's very harmful to our body health. And the third one is the hyaluronic acid. Its chemical composition will be rejected by the body, and the muscle it will cause the muscle stiffness due to the repeated injections of the hyaluronic acid. And the last one is the filler. The filler injections is to fill the bridge of our nose, eye bags, chin, and cheekbones, and it will be rejected by the body. And the inflammation, it will cause the inflammation and unable to bind with the body cells. So I will end my sharing here today. So let's welcome Jiahui, the next speaker of tonight. To share more about the secret to anti-aging to all of us. Let's welcome her.
Thank you, Jiaxin, for your sharing. First of all, I would like to thank EVG Network and my upline. I'm Jiahui, and I'll be sharing with you what are the functions of collagen in the human body. So collagen is very popular among people these days, but do you know what are the functions of it? So many people are quick to jump on the bandwagon and buy once they hear that collagen can give them smooth and fair skin. But actually, collagen has a lot of functions. So let's say if a person is 60 kg, so 6% of a body is actually made up of collagen, which is 3 kg. So when our body has sufficient collagen, so it helps our skin to stay hydrated and also maintain our skin elasticity. Next, it also helps to strengthen our bone and also prevent osteoporosis. As for our eyes, it helps to retain transparency. Because as we get older, so our vision starts to get a little blurry, right? So having enough collagen helps us to see things clearer. And as for our muscles, it helps our muscle cells to join together and also imparts elasticity and shine. So it also helps us to maintain our posture as well. And for our blood vessels, do you know how long our blood vessels are if we add them up together? This includes our veins, our arteries, our capillaries. It's in fact long enough to go around the world more than twice. So if the blood vessels in our eyes rupture, there'll be a red spot on our eyes. So this is still a minor case. But if the veins or the blood vessels in our brain are ruptured, then it's not something minor anymore. It's enough to cause a stroke. So that's why cardiovascular disease is not exclusive to only the older people. So even people in their 20s can also experience it as well. So more and more people are scared of having ruptured blood vessels. So the good news is that as long as we have sufficient collagen, our blood vessels will not be ruptured easily. And next, another function of collagen is preventing cancer metastasis. So why do we say that? Do you know how cancer cells spread from one body part to another? So it's actually through our blood, right? Because our blood flows in all parts of our body. So when the exterior of the blood vessels have enough collagen, first of all, it can prevent cancer cells from entering the blood vessel and hence preventing it from spreading to the other parts of the body. And secondly, this collagen can lock on to these cancer cells, triggering immune cells to destroy these cancer cells. And that's why collagen plays a crucial role in combating cancer. So other than combating cancer, collagen also helps to protect and strengthen our internal organs. Actually, do you know how do our internal organs such as our stomach, our intestines, and our ovaries, how do they support themselves in our immune system? Because there isn't any proper structure for them to hold themselves, right? In fact, they are able to stay afloat because they have collagen. When we are young, our internal organs have supper collagen. But have you heard of gastroscopsis or uterine prolapse? I've heard of them before. And that is because our body lacks collagen, which causes internal organs to droop. So our body really, really needs collagen. But as we get older, we start to lose collagen. So many people think that we can replenish this collagen externally. So let us take a look at the types of collagen in the market. So I'm sure we have heard of ingesting collagen, right? Like collagen-based dietary supplements, such as deer placenta and sheep placenta. So these supplements actually contain animal hormones, which our body will reject it. And if we overdose on such food, it can cause cancer. And because these foods are from animals whereby the source is unknown, thereby increasing the risk of infection. So I'm sure a lot of you have also heard from the older generation that we can obtain collagen from animal food. So food such as bird nest, or which we often see during Chinese New Year, especially in those hampers, right? We also tend to consume other foods such as fish skin, pig trotter, and also giant grouper, or even collagen drinks, which we commonly known to be rich in collagen. However, this form of collagen is unable to replenish the collagen we need, because when we consume it, this collagen will be broken down into amino acids during digestion, which does not serve the same purpose anymore. And when we take in this food, we are also ingesting the animal hormones, cholesterol, fats, and calories, which can inversely affect our health. So if ingesting collagen is not a good way, how about we apply it externally? So the collagen creams make us look younger. So in fact, these collagen molecules are often too large to be able to penetrate and absorb by our skin. So let's take a look at the picture on the right. So the bigger one is the collagen, and this is how it looks like under the microscope. So the size is about 80,000 to 120,000 daltons, and this is compared to the size of our pores, which is the picture at the bottom, for which the size is only 500 daltons. So this also explains why collagen cannot penetrate into our pores. So, but there are a lot of effective products out in the market which contains hormones, because only these hormones have a molecular size of 500 daltons. That's why it can penetrate into our skin, and not collagen, as our pore size is only 500 daltons. That's why we need to remember, collagen can't truly be absorbed by our skin. So now that we understand, collagen can't penetrate into our skin, so many companies have come up with a new technology called nanotechnology. Have you heard of it? So basically, they chop up this collagen until it's small enough to enter our skin. And once this collagen is chopped up, it is no longer collagen. And once we wash our face, the collagen will no longer be there. And hence, there's no effect on our skin. And most importantly, this nanotechnology can lead to poisoning of our body cells. Why? Because our skin is meant to protect us from bacteria and viruses. But now comes the question, nano-sized molecules, for example, nanosilver molecules, which are smaller than viruses. This can get into our skin. And not only can it get into our skin, it can even enter our cells, causing cell toxicity. And after that, it can also enter our DNA, causing DNA toxicity, because the nanomolecule is too small for our body to stop it from entering, and it's small enough to get to our blood-brain barrier. So our brains have this blood-brain barrier whereby it protects our brain from bacteria and viruses. But these nanomolecules are small enough to pass through this blood-brain barrier. So many scientists, including immunologists, have known that this nanosilver has a serious effect on small fishes in the river. So it can enter the brain of this small fish and cause death. Therefore, only collagen produced by the human body is the safest and the most effective. So wherever the body needs collagen, it will be produced there. So now the problem is that it is inevitable that we will age, right? And as we get older, it's easier for us to lose collagen and also produce less of it. And as we have talked about earlier just now, free radicals is the main culprit of aging. So when these free radicals steal the electrons from the neighboring molecule, it will damage the cell, causing it to oxidize. So when our body has more and more of these free radicals, we age faster. And when we age faster, our collagen production decreases. So what can we do to slow down aging? So after sharing so much, what exactly is the safest and the most effective way to combat aging? So you can give it a guess too. So let me reveal the secret. So it's in fact antioxidants. So lots of scientific evidence has proven that antioxidants are substances that soak up free radicals like sponges. And to put it in simple terms, antioxidants can neutralize and destroy free radicals. So how does it do it? So antioxidants will make up for those electrons that are not paired with the cells, which are free radicals. So by consuming more antioxidants, it can reduce free radicals in our body. So the most effective and the safest way to slow down aging is to consume plant foods high in antioxidants and phytochemicals. So let's take a look at some of the plant foods that are high in phytochemicals and antioxidants. So we have cactus, cactus fruit, rose, American ginseng, cordyceps mycelium, blueberry, hawthorn, and also oriental raisin tree. So let's take a look at cactus and cactus fruit. So cactus contains over 10,000 types of phytochemicals. So it has anti-inflammatory properties, which help to speed up wound healing and also prevent unsightly scars. So this also helps to destroy free radicals, preventing DNA damage. And as I have mentioned just now, these free radicals are produced by our own body, which is the main cause of aging. So we need more antioxidants to destroy these free radicals. And cactus fruit is very, very precious as it takes 4 years to grow into a fruit. And its antioxidants are 7 times higher than vitamin C. So this helps to prevent wrinkles and also improve skin softness. So at the same time, promote cell repair and also renewal. And next we have rose. So rose, the antioxidants in rose is 50 times higher than lemon, which also helps to boost the immune system. So this helps to destroy free radicals, preventing DNA damage, and also helps to promote wound healing. So at the same time, it has antibacterial and also anti-inflammatory properties. So this rose also helps to prevent oxidative damage to our cells, slowing down aging. And lastly, it helps our body to enhance our body's ability to produce collagen. So this helps to promote skin elasticity and softness, also helps us to lighten pigmentation and also maintain skin radiance. And next, we have American ginseng and also cordyceps mycelium. So American ginseng contains more than 30 types of ginsenosides. So this is a type of phytochemicals. So antioxidants, in fact, in American ginseng can help to slow down aging and also relieve fatigue and also energize our body. As for cordyceps mycelium, it has a powerful anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory effect. So it protects our cells against free radical damage. And also, we cannot forget about our liver. Previously, we mentioned that liver damage is also one of the causes of aging, right? But our liver can't sense any pain. So how do we know that our liver is functioning poorly? So we can do it through some symptoms such as bad breath, pigmentation on skin itch. So these are some of the symptoms that our liver may be malfunctioning. So you can check yourself. So let's take a look at what superfoods can help to nourish our liver as well as slow down aging. So we have hawthorn, which helps to prevent cell damage and prevent atherosclerosis, and also helps to strengthen the collagen structure in our blood vessels, preventing plaques forming. And for blueberries, it helps to maintain and support heart and liver health, keeping our skin radiant. And for oriental raisin tree, this helps to strengthen our liver detoxification function and hence help to lighten pigmentation on our skin as well. So other than our liver, we have one more very, very important plant food that we can't miss out. And to slow down aging, that is fiber. According to research, we need about 20 to 35 grams of fiber daily, which is about 10 apples with skin. So I believe it's very difficult to consume so many apples in a day, right? So personally, I don't think I can eat that much. But how does fiber affect our skin health? So fiber helps to maintain healthy gut bacteria, which is crucial to maintain a healthy digestive system. So having a healthy digestive system helps with digestion of food and also absorption of nutrients and strengthening our body cleansing function. So if our diet lacks fiber, the toxins will stay in our body longer. And if you are unable to flush out these toxins, the longer the toxin stays in our body, it will lead to having a dull and dry skin. So there are two types of fiber, soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. So soluble fiber is like a plastic bag. So it acts as a protective layer. So it helps to prevent this absorption of cholesterol, fats, and toxins into our body, which helps to control our weight. And for insoluble fiber, this is like a broom. So this acts as a natural cleanser, which helps to flush the toxins from our colon, promoting skin radiance. And that's why we need both types of fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber. And on average, we only consume 10 grams of fiber daily, which is not enough fiber intake. And insufficient fiber can easily lead to skin problems and also constipation. But not to worry, we have psyllium husk. So in psyllium husk, there are 71 grams of soluble fiber in just 100 grams of psyllium husk. So this helps to soften our stools and also prevent constipation. And at the same time, it helps to cleanse our intestinal tract and reduce the burden on our liver, and thus purifying our skin and also preventing dull skin. So have you noticed that when we start to age, even our hips, our thigh muscles start to sag too? So why is this so? This is because when we start to age, we start to lose muscle mass as well. And that is why to slow down aging, we also need the yellow jewel, soy. Soy is an excellent source of protein of all ages, as we can 100% digest and absorb the nutrients of soy. So with soy intake, we can increase our muscle mass and speed up fat decomposition. So soy also contains phytoestrogens, which helps to balance our immune system and also relieve menstrual discomfort and menopausal symptoms, and thus helping us to slow down aging. So at the same time, soy helps to improve our skin texture and lighten pigmentation, promoting a softer, smoother, and fairer skin. So in fact, there isn't any secret to unlocking anti-aging, as long as we have the wisdom of nutritional immunology, which is to have sufficient sleep, at least 6 to 8 hours a day, moderate exercise, it can be walking, taking deep breaths, as well as maintaining stable emotion. Try to be happy and try to think positively at all times. So this helps to boost our immune system. And lastly, having a balanced diet. That means choosing the correct food that is the most beneficial to our body. So the best way to stay young is by consuming foods that are rich in antioxidants and also phytochemicals, so that our body can destroy free radicals. And not to mention putting into practice these 4 tips I just shared, and we can easily unlock the secret to anti-aging. And with this, I end my sharing over here. Thank you. So I'll pass the time back to Yancy.
Wow, thank you, Jia Hui and Jia Xin, for your wonderful sharing. So from their sharing, we have learned that the secret to the beauty is to delay aging. And the real reason that causes and accelerate aging are free radicals, as well as unhealthy lifestyle that causes the liver damage. So we know that collagen is essential for our human body. However, there are many myths of anti-aging products in the market, as well as some of the hidden dangers in between. So the safe and effective method to obtain collagen is to consume superfood that rich in the phytochemicals as well as antioxidants that enhance our body cell ability to produce the collagen. And don't forget about fibers. So Elite Complete Nourishment series are actually formulated to overhaul our body, to strengthen our immune system, as well as they are the superfood for beauty and our health. And has anyone actually benefited from consuming the nutritional immunology products? It's definitely a yes. So tonight, we have a lady who will share with us a testimonial. She's a mother of 2. She used to fall sick every 2 weeks and was on regular medications like antibiotic and the flu medication. And how does Elite product helps her to regain her health and her radiance? So before I invite her to share the testimonial, I would like to seek everyone's cooperation by not taking any photo during the testimonial sharing. And thank you. And so now let's welcome Elaine.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Elaine. I'm a mother of 2. My children are 10 and 7 years of age, respectively. I wanted to thank the host for giving me the opportunity to share my journey in my consumption of Elite products. So in 2015, I first started out in search of a product that can boost my collagen for health and beauty. And I did shortlist some over-the-counter products to supplement my collagen. So during this period of searching and deciding which supplement to take in the market, I reunited with Aileen by chance. And knowing about my health and beauty concerns, she introduced me to nutritional immunology. So 2015 was a turning point in my journey in the pursuit of health and beauty, as I had the birth of my second child and a change of job. So therefore, leading to a severe lack of sleep and rest. So I felt that my immunity was very low and I lost my radiance. So each time my colleagues or relatives around me fell ill with the common flu, cough, etc., I will surely be infected. So because of my low immunity, before I recover from a bout of flu or cough, I will get what the doctors call it a secondary infection. So I'm always having flu, cough, and fever every 2 weeks. And because I'm perpetually ill, just with the varying intensity of my illness, I see my company doctor on a regular basis. And I'm on regular medication like antibiotics and flu medication so as not to be absent from work. And after learning about nutritional immunology from Aileen, I decided to give myself a chance to try out the products that can help me boost my immunity as well as to regain the radiance and luster of my outward appearance. So I started with a drink that is rich in antioxidants, and upon consumption for 6 months, I can feel a visible difference to my immunity, and I do not fall ill that easily at work. I still do, but the frequency was reduced. And having been introduced to nutritional immunology, whenever I fall ill to common colds or cough, I will start to consume products first to feed myself, to allow my own body to fight off the viruses, which they do, resulting in me still being able to continue my work. And this resulted in lesser visitations to my company doctor. So after witnessing this change to my immune system, I carried on taking the antioxidant drink for maintenance. And as it helps my body to produce collagen, it also aids in beauty. And I regain back my radiance gradually. So I no longer look so haggard, even though I'm still not having enough of rest and sleep, with the juggle between long hours of work and caring for my toddler and newborn. In 2018, 2 years on from the start of my product consumption, I began to make a conscious effort to take charge of my health and beauty even more. And I decided to consume the Complete Nourishment series. So there are 5 products. So one of them is the Immunity, then Rhapsody, Rosy Thyme, Soy Green, and Berry Beet. So after experiencing the change in my journey and understanding more about nutritional immunology and its products and benefits, most importantly, they are safe and wholesome, as well as knowing that over-the-counter supplements have chemical contents in them or extracts. So I decided to take the next critical step to introduce them to my children. So in 2018, I introduced Rhapsody and Rosy Thyme to my children to build up their immunity as they attend childcare and are constantly exposed to viruses. So to date, they are still taking them on a daily basis for maintenance. So in summary, Elite Products has helped to boost my immunity and regain my health. I rarely visit the doctor for common ailments like flu now, and Elite Products have also helped me to maintain my radiance and youth. Do take a look at my picture taken 6 years ago in 2016 and the current one in January 2022. So for people who don't know me and they're not aware that I'm reaching my 40s, and I'm also a mother to 2 children. So one is 10 and one is 7. And in the pursuit of health and beauty, I'm grateful to Dr. Chen, who developed such convenient, wholesome, and safe food for the maintenance of my family and my health. So with this, I end my sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elaine, for your wonderful sharing. What a transformation. Indeed, when we give our body, especially our immune system, the right nutrients, our body cell will rejuvenate and revitalize. Elite Products are wholesome plant superfood. They are safe, unique, and effective to delay aging from within. So congrats once again to Elaine for gaining back her health. So I would like to highlight that Elite Products are plant-based food, which are very beneficial for our health maintenance. However, Elite doesn't advocate any form of cell diagnosis or medical treatment. So if you have any medical condition, please seek professional medical help. And now we will have our Q&A session. I believe that through the sharing just now, you may have questions to ask. You can unmute to ask a questions or type in your question in our chat box now. We'll try our best to answer your questions. And now let me take a look in the chat box. Is there any question? You can raise your question. Okay, I see a question in the chat box. Let me check. Yep. Okay. Is there any questions? Let me see. Okay, there's someone asking. Okay, from the chat box, I see one question there. Okay, is it true that Chinese knotweed and the black sesame seed will help to darken my gray hair? And is it true that ammonia-free hair dyes are less harmful to our hair? So these questions from Ailing, actually these are the two questions, is it? May I know anyone from this Q&A panel team able to help to answer these questions?
Hi, Daniel. I'm Darren. I'd like to help answer the question.
Okay, thanks, Darren.
And thanks again. Once again, I'm Darren. Thank you for the excellent question, as I too have similar questions for my beautiful hair in the past. So you see, actually, I have a head full of gray hair, which you won't notice in these live sessions. Yeah, I'll start by answering the later question on the ammonia-free hair dyes first. So let me just share a slide. So a lot of people believe that ammonia-free hair dyes are less harmful to hair, and a lot of professional hair salons offer such options of non-stinking ammonia-free hair coloring agent. So they believe it's better for you, but it is also more expensive. So why do some coloring agents smell badly and not the others? So the pungent smell came from a chemical called ammonia hydroxides. Within such hair coloring agent and the hair coloring agents that don't smell tend to contain something called ethanolamine, also known as MEA. So in a study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Scientists, the researchers looked at the hair damage within these different hair coloring agents, including, like example, protein loss, and looking at it under this electron microscope. And what they found is that the MEA-based hair agent, the one that don't smell, could be up to 85% more destructive. So just something, because something don't smell, actually something that smells better doesn't mean that it's safer. So when it comes to coloring your hair with the coloring agent to your hair, your body doesn't actually absorb a lot of this chemical. So coloring your hair is generally a very safe activity. And even if you mess up, your hair, it's actually okay because your hair is dead anyway, and it will grow out eventually again. So don't worry too much about it. And the next time you are given the option to choose, between the smelly ammonia hair dye type or the expensive non-ammonia free one, you can actually save some money. Just go for the smelly one. Yeah. So now regarding the Chinese knotweed, so also known as in Chinese as He Shou Wu, a lot of people believe Chinese knotweed or black sesame seeds will darken gray hair. So this is actually incorrect. If you were to think about it, this is like believing eating black color food will turn your white hair back to black color, or does that mean that blonde hair will turn black if they consume black color food? If they consume food made of sesame seeds, for example. And if you consume white sesame seed, is it going to whiten our black hair? So I believe you already know the answer. So it's actually not true. So in fact, with the case of Chinese knotweed or He Shou Wu, is something very dangerous for your health too. So just as tiny amount, just as 1.5 grams is enough to cause liver damage. So it's something that you want to avoid. Yeah. Sorry. So what's causing gray hair? So white hair is actually more noticeable in people with darker hair color. So unfortunately, a lot of it comes from the result of genetics. So if you want to know whether or not you are going to have white hair, just look at your parents or your grandparents. So the age they start to have gray hair or white hair is about the age that you were. So another contributing factor is stress. So stress can cause white hair, but not overnight like what you saw on some Chinese drama. So it will actually take years. So a good example is to look at photo of some of the world leaders. So example, look at a photo of Obama, for example. So the previous US president in the beginning of his term and at the end of his term. So there's a huge difference in terms of his hair color, and part of the cause has to be due to the stress of his position. So another factor that you will affect whether or not you have white hair is actually unhealthy habits. So for example, smoking. If you smoke a lot, the toxin from the smoke will not only damage your internal organ, but it will also damage your hair follicles, leading to hair loss and cause early graying hair. So if you are concerned about graying hair, the daily healthy diet is what you should be looking at. So plant food rich in antioxidant, phytochemicals, and polysaccharides would be the preferred nutritious food to counter things like free radicals and the toxin that we encounter in our daily lives. And also plant that is rich in protein. So why so? Because proteins are the necessary building blocks for healthy nails and shining hair. So as mentioned earlier about the dyeing of hair, very little of these chemicals in the coloring agents will enter the bloodstream. So occasionally dyeing your hair, shouldn't harm your health. So don't worry so much about it. Or you can just, wear the white hair. As for the guys, I'm actually showing you a better option on the screen right now, with the added benefit of cooling effects in the Singapore warm, humid weather. So with that, I hope I've answered your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren, for your sharing. It's good to know that this Chinese Nordwic, we call her Sowu, and black sesame seed will not help to darken the gray hair. In fact, a lot of gray hair also. So, and then we also know that Chinese Nordwic, the Hersowu, is actually harmful. That's what I mentioned, right? Harmful to the liver, even though in a very small amount. Yeah, so we need to take note of all this. So you mentioned about the gene also another possibility, right? Due to inheritance, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's a good knowledge to know that. And let's see whether there are any other questions from the floor. If you have any question, you can ask. Yeah, you can either type in the chat box, or you can open up. You can unmute to ask your questions. Let me check again. All right, if there are no more questions, our Q&A sessions will end here.